Hi. So, as I said at the end of my last episode, we're up at Spar Lake Campground. That's Spar Lake behind me. It's a pretty big lake and it's really pretty. It's early in the morning, it's like 8:30. So, welcome. This is day 2 up here, and I wanted to show you the hike Kim and I took yesterday. We hiked up to Little Spar Lake, and yeah, I'll let you look at that for a minute. Can we do it?
We have to now. We're committed.
Kim's being a really good sport. This is not his thing. That's a big snowfield. For the end of July.
Yep.
That's huge. Oh, we still got a ways to go. Will we make it? review time. We've been hiking for, what did I just look at? 5, 6 hours? 5, probably 5 hours, probably 5 hours, yeah. Yeah, I'll have a drink. What do you think about that trail?
Well, it's not the trail's fault it's so hot.
Yeah.
But oh well.
But that was a tough trail.
Yeah, tough trail.
That was really hard. I'm glad we're almost done. Larky's tired.
What's that, Larky?
A drink? Oh yeah, he says, I'll get up for that. My little bed among the flowers.
Get your spring one.
Yeah, that was a tough hike. That was, it was a hard hike because there was a lot of rock. The trail was really rocky in a lot of places. And it was really hot. It was really hot yesterday. It's going to be hot today. It's only 8:30 and it's already shorts weather. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I started just a few days ago. This new sock I've got going. And yeah, it's color work. I started on the toe and I'm up to I've just past the heel. These are called Paint Pan Socks by Wendy Staples. The yarn is, of course, a black. And then this one, which is Wisdom Yarn Picks Citrus Slide. And that's turning out really pretty. I think the black and the colors are working really nicely together. I think I'm going to really like these. They're pretty easy. I have made a mistake on these, but it's the kind of pattern that you'll never see it, so it doesn't really matter. The reason I started knitting those is because I was looking for a pattern like this. Now I knit these in, oh gosh, 2015 I knit these. And I really like them. I love that pattern. This is called Ugly Duckling Socks by Karen Ada. And it's mosaic. These are mosaic knitting. But you know, that pattern doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't look like I ever put it in my Ravelry library back then. I have not gone to the trouble to see if I can find it in my printed patterns down in my knitting room. But I will, because I really like this. Mosaic knitting is really, really pleasant. Although this is going fast. These are going fast because color work sometimes just does, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm enjoying this pattern. She did, the pattern writer did write it for minis or scraps. So I guess they were thinking that you would, the colors would all be different and you would just throw in your scraps, but I'm just using the self-striping because that just seemed a lot easier. I really like these. The reason these have lasted so long is because I almost never wear them because I don't want to wear them out. That's ridiculous, I know. Also, they were just a little tight in the inseam, the inseam there. It was just on the instep. That's what the word I'm trying to come up with. The instep was a little tight on these. But I love these socks. Anyway, so today Russell and his dad are already down here fishing, and there'll be a lot of stuff going on today, and then tomorrow we'll head home. The campsite's been great. The lake's been great. Kim and I got worn out quite a bit on that hike yesterday, and so did Larky. But it was good for all of us. You need to push yourself sometimes. All right. Yeah, I can't think of much else. There is some bear stuff you have to take care of while you're here, and I'll throw in a couple pictures of the warnings they have on each campsite. But yeah, it's nice here, and I'm really glad we made the effort to come. All right, I'll show you what we do over the next couple days, and then I'll see you later.
Maybe. Okay. Well, here's this one.
Uh-oh. What color are you calling it?
Red.
Red.
Yeah, we have a couple reds.
We do have a couple reds, don't we?
We have a lot of reds.
Joyce, what's your favorite part of camping?
What was your favorite part? Fishing.
Yours is fishing, Russell? You like the fishing?
S'mores.
What?
S'mores.
S'mores? S'mores, good choice. Fishing and s'mores, huh?
That's pretty much what
What
it's about.
is your favorite thing?
My favorite thing? Relaxing.
Being away from Ooh,
Oh.
got that one in, man. That's 2 in a row. Ooh.
So close.
Sneaking it up, or?
What's going on?
You can make it from there. Back up a little bit. Back up.
Wait. Behind That's
Pretty close, man. There you go. Okay. That's fine.
behind that.
What's a Russell some more? Let's see what you got here. Tell me.
Graham crackers, not roasted marshmallows.
Graham crackers, not roasted marshmallows, and no chocolate. That's it?
Yeah.
Then you like that? Don't be roasting your marshmallows. Nico, same thing?
Yeah, I'm doing a small right now.
You're doing this some more right now.
How is it?
All right. Like it. Hi, it's August 6th, Saturday, and I am waiting to see if this coffee shop is, this little drive-through coffee shop is going to open, hopefully fairly soon. It's about 5:45 in the morning. I need a cup of coffee. Janet and I are off on another little adventure this weekend. We have decided to volunteer to do some trail maintenance. Now, it's light trail maintenance, so we're expecting this shouldn't be bad. It means one overnight up there and meeting some other volunteers. So, yeah, I think it'll be interesting, and I'll show you all about that. You just watched the Spar lake camping stuff, and I just want to remind everybody there was no cell service up there. And we will not have cell service where we're going either. It is part of the Bob Marshall Wilderness is where we're going to be. But before I talk about that, I wanted to tell everyone that my brother died a week ago today. Before you get all excited about that, and you know, I'm not upset about it because I didn't know him very well at all. I didn't know him at all, really. Yeah, it's been probably 20, 25 years, maybe longer, since I've last spoken to him. And I find that the saddest part of his passing is that we weren't close. And I'm not close with my other siblings either. My brother Bill was 5 years younger than me. He would have been 62 next month. He had cancer, which he decided not to treat vigorously. So that was his choice. Choice being a good word in this day and age, right? He had a choice over what happened to his body, which I think is very correct. But his death reminded me, and when I've been thinking about it all week about, you know, our non-relationship and, you know, how that wasn't great. But I read this article. I've talked about this guy before, David, who writes at raptitude.com, and I'll link it below. But he wrote this. Imagine that when you die, your life is converted into an extremely long first-person YouTube video, which you may review at your leisure. While you're fast-forwarding through it, looking for certain memorable moments, one thing you'd see frequently is a person you know entering the room you're in, talking with you for a while, and then leaving for a much longer while. Seeing people come and go like this might crystallize one of the poignant realities of living a human life. You're the only one who's there from start to finish. In life, there's you, the omnipresent protagonist, and then countless other people. Most of them are bit players, but some of these other people are major characters in your story. They might spend quite a lot of time on screen, but they always remain other people. You never get to see inside their heads. You don't get to choose their behavior. And ultimately, you know them only by what they do and what they say. Most of the time, no matter how large their role in your story, they're simply off screen, somewhere out there in the world, doing who knows what. I had a surreal moment while having dinner with one of my favorite other people, in which I realized that at that moment, as I sat across a Formica table in a local pizza place, that I was the other person, at least for my friend. I was the person who was not present most of the day, who at some point appeared at the door, smiled, and sat down at the far side of the table, talked about what I'd been up to, ate some pizza, walked with her to the corner, said goodbye, and disappeared again into the distance. I am one of the many other people for her, just as she is for me. As I was walking home, it occurred to me that I was again completely off-screen in her story, and that I am always one of these mostly off-screen other people for everyone except myself. I am the first-person protagonist in the small and specialized corner of reality that is my own life. In everyone else's life, I'm an autonomous and to some degree mysterious visiting character. This is true for you, of course. Your primary role in the world by far is that of an other person. There's only one person to whom you are the first-person protagonist. To everyone else, you are always the other person in the elevator, the diner booth, the bed, the car, the parking garage. Recognizing our status as a full-time other person could certainly help us be more humble and more aware of our effect on others, on the energy we bring into a room or suck from it. We all know how deflating it is when another person is being difficult, self-absorbed, overly negative, or uninterested. We also know how welcome it is when the person you're dealing with is easygoing, interested, and pleasant. Simply by remembering that your role to everyone else is that of mostly not their other person, and that everyone else is also a protagonist, it's easy to be a better other person. Whether this time it's as a random coworker assigned to the same project, a customer coming up to the counter, or a boyfriend going to a movie selected by his partner. It's easy to be a better other person because being an other person happens in short segments, so it's usually a small task. He goes on to talk about that a little bit, and I'll link the article below, and you can read it yourself. I really liked it. It kind of hit home with me because I thought, yeah, I wasn't even an other person really in my brother's life or in my siblings' lives. And that's just the way it is. You know, we have too many differences to overcome at this point in our lives, and not enough motivation to do so. But for this weekend, I'm going to be meeting some new people, and I will be their other person. In my mind, I think of it as their minor character in their story. I'm going to be a minor character. And I'm a little nervous about the weekend. Meeting new people is always different. Doing something new is always, you know, gets me a little bit right here. But I'm really going to try to focus on being a really good, I was going to say the best, but a really good minor character in their stories for the next couple of days. You know, that's going to be my goal. And I think it'd be nice if we all, you know, gave that some thought. Because I don't usually look at life that way, but, I think it's an interesting little twist. So anyway, I will be showing, some of the trip Janet and I are going to be doing. Not sure how much because, you know, there's a lot of other people there and we're supposed to be busy working. Trail maintenance, man. So, I'll see you guys later. The Bob Marshall Wilderness Complex is located in northwestern Montana. Montana is outlined in blue there. It is located on both sides of the Continental Divide. This large complex includes 3 wilderness areas: the Great Bear, the Scapegoat, and the Bob Marshall Wilderness. Together they make up an area of more than 1.5 million acres, the 3rd largest wilderness in the lower 48 states. Grizzly bear, lynx, wolverine, deer, elk, gray wolf, moose, black bear, mountain lion, mountain goat, and mountain sheep roam these rugged ridge tops. That black circle on the left, upper left, is where I live in Marion. And the Bob as it is referred to, is outlined in red there. And that the blue star at the top is approximately where we'll be spending the weekend. Bob Marshall was an American forester who developed a love for the outdoors as a young child. He was born in New York in January 2nd, 1901. He defined wilderness as a social and environmental ideal and promoted the organization of a national group to the preservation of wilderness areas. Sadly, he died of heart failure at the age of 38. 25 years later, partly as a result of his efforts, the Wilderness Society helped to pass the Wilderness Act, legally protecting about 9 million acres of federal land from development, road building, and motorized vehicles. Yeah. And I'm betting we're going that way, right?
Yes.
On Saturday, the first day, we did quite a bit of hiking. Our crew leader, Jane, was in great shape, so she really kept us moving.
Is more stuff for like the wedges. Yeah. That's really big portion of that. Yeah, saw that tree.
Saw that tree.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Always in the shot.
As you can see, there were a lot of logs to be cut. Janet and I both worked on that same crew on Saturday. Our crew leader, Jane, was excellent. She kept us safe. She discussed where to cut, how to cut. I had a lot of faith in her ability, and she was great. Yeah, it worked out really nicely.
Solid.
On Sunday, I worked with the lopping crew. That was a lot of bending over. Here we are, Sunday lunch, relaxing in the forest. There were some pretty things along the way. Here's some thimbleberries ripening. And this was probably the best view we had on that hike. A lot of huckleberries were eaten by us that weekend. Janet and I even found time to knit. And her tent worked out great for us to spend the night in. The Bob Marshall Foundation provided most of the food. We had great coffee for breakfast. For breakfast we also had bagels with cream cheese and lox. Or you could have had yogurt and granola and bananas. Yeah, they did a great job. We got to make our lunch for Sunday out of a variety of things. We were well taken care of. Jen and I had a great time. It was a lot of work, but it was totally worth it. Post the Bob trip. Janet says she'd do it again.
I would.
And I would too, yeah. Last night we were super exhausted. Did a lot of hiking yesterday. Today was much, much better. And it did feel, people have said, oh, it feels good to do your part. And you know what? It does.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah.
We're going home a little early and that feels good. Got out of there. But yeah, I would do it again. Okay, I'm home from the Bob and I'm showered. It's nice to be home, I'll tell you that. Having a glass of sangria, that's nice to see in the fridge. And I think I did the best I could at being a minor character in other people's stories this weekend. I had one faux pas that I didn't think was my fault, but I apologize for that to that person. And yeah, and it wasn't that tough. So I think as Nico would say, 2 thumbs up. Okay, last hike on this episode. Janet and I are going to Glacier National Park, and I'll give you a little feel for some of the Going to the Sun road. Okay, hike intro time. Janet and I are doing Otokomi Lake today. It's a new hike to each of us. I think Brett. I think Brett and Evan did this one. Does that sound familiar? No? Talking to the person behind me.
Right? Brett and Evan did it? Oh, Brett.
Brett.
I can't remember.
I think they did.
Did they?
I think so. Anyway, it's not a real popular hike. It's a little over 10 miles. Obviously there's a lake at the end, so we will see what we will see today. We're still overlooking St. Mary Lake right now in Glacier National Park. We've just got started on this trail. But Lake Otokomi is named after a part Blackfoot Indian who accompanied George Bird Grinnell on his early expeditions in the glacier region. Otokomi in the Blackfeet language means yellowfish, and Otokomi's English name was Rose, from which the names Rose Basin and Rose Creek are derived. There are plenty of pictures of George Bird Grinnell out there, after whom Grinnell Glacier was named, but I couldn't find a single picture of Otokomi, his Blackfoot guide. No huge surprise, I guess. There's that elusive creek down there. Rose Creek. Rose Creek. You go through a lot of different terrain on this hike. I think the biggest problem for me was that a lot of it was in the open, and it was supposed to hit at least 90 degrees that day. So it was one heck of a hot hike.
Okay.
Oh.
We ate a lot of huckleberries on that hike. They were big and beautiful. And there were a lot of flowers. I always enjoy the flowers. I think these grass of Parnassus are one of my favorites.
Guys, you can talk to
Are we going? Okay. The boys are showing.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
The boys are showing those shorty socks I finished with that Dog Star Knits yarn. Can you show it, Nico? Russell? There you go. Those are finished. What do you think, guys?
I like them.
What do you think, Nico?
I like them.
Okay, pause
Hi,
it and
guys.
listen.
You're gonna
Okay.
suck that I need.
You guys like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This pattern is called Collie Wobble.
Collie Wobble. Huh?
Collie Wobble.
This is cool. Collie Wobble is cool.
Collie Wobble. I've used this pattern before and I really like it. I love the way it turns out. What do you think, Russell?
I like it.
The yarn is from Crow and Crescent. Now what happened was, and the color of it is Glow Stick. What happened was she was doing a giveaway on Instagram of this specific yarn color. I loved it. I entered that giveaway and then right away I was like, you know what? I should just go buy it. And I'm glad I did because I did not win that giveaway, of course. But I love the yarn. I'll show you the little business card she sent with it with the progress keeper.
Where's the progress?
I didn't bring it, but I'll show the picture. It's a picture of she has a picture of a crow with the progress keeper in its mouth. It's so cute. The heels, toes, and cuffs I did in different colors, and those are from Cappy at the Yarniness. I thought it really jazzed them up. I like these a lot. I have been mostly knitting socks. Nico, you need to sit down. We are on Bitterroot Lake today. I would have liked to have done all this at Otokomi Lake. Can I hang on to that for a minute? But, you know, sometimes you get on those long hikes. Janet and I did not leave that lake until after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we didn't get home. I didn't get home till 8 o'clock at night, did I? Yeah, it was 8 o'clock at night. And I'll tell you the story of that after I give you this one more look at this sock. You hold it. This is the, you guys have seen this one before. It is the Paint Pan Socks by Wendy Staples. The yarn is Wisdom Yarns Pick Citrus Slide. I got the first sock finished. Oh, don't drop those in the water. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm using these Flexi Flips.
What a flexi.
I'll show you. These double point needles that my friend Sandy gave me.
Whoa, that's cool.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And they keep me from getting ladders. They also, yeah, they work. The Flexi Flips, I really like. They work really well on colorwork socks.
Yeah.
And I switched to doing, finished up at a Christmas present, and that's why I haven't started the second one of this. I started panicking a little bit about my Christmas stuff. in August. I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I have some more stuff planned, so I wanted to get it done.
Nice.
Wait, but what?
How long did you knit the pig?
Oh, how long ago did I knit the pig? Nico has been playing with the plum pudding pig. I knit a long time ago. I'll stick in a picture of that. You like that pig, don't you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to thank Linda from Pennsylvania. She sent me a really nice email about color work. She finds it hard to do because she's a thrower, and I emailed her back. I'm also a thrower. Russell, you need to sit down. I do if you can be careful. I do everything wrong with my color work technique, and I don't care. I drop the yarn in between. I say if you want to do color work, just do it. If it doesn't turn out, rip it the heck out, start over, or just go with it. You know, if you're knitting for yourself, just do what makes you happy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's what I try to do. Anyway, it was a super nice email from Linda, and I really appreciated what she had to say. I am been watching the other one on Acorn TV. It's a funny one. I recommend that. I've been watching The Outlaws on Amazon Prime, which was recommended from Janet. She gave up on that show, but Kim and I watched both seasons and we liked it. They wrapped it up, didn't they? Yeah, they wrapped it up.
Yeah. It's an airplane up there.
Oh. Okay. I wanted to talk about what happened on that last hike, and I apologize, it's been pretty short on knitting content in this episode. We're going to lose him. Yeah, I think I had a heat stroke. It happened at the end of the hike. Janet and I had gotten back to the trailhead. It was like a 7-hour hike. It was long, it was hot. We got back to her car. I took my boots off, and then I noticed that my vision was blurring, and I told Janet I'm going to pass out, and I did, and she helped me lay down on the pavement. I can't thank Janet enough for what she did for me. She did everything right. She knew just what to do. Can you sit down, Nico? You're going to tip over. Here you go. Sit down. She knew just what to do. She elevated my feet with our backpacks. She asked someone to call 911 for us. She had ice packs in her cooler. She got those out and had me put them on my forehead and my neck. She gave me water. And I was still sick on the way home. Part of the way home, I laid in the back of her vehicle. And she talked to me. She kept making me answer questions. I was quite sick. At one point, we stopped and I threw up. She had doggy bags for that. Janet is misprepared. I don't know if she was ever Girl Scout, but she could have been. She was the perfect partner to have on that hike with me. She wanted me to go to urgent care and get checked out, which I did not do, and I probably should have. But I managed to drive home. It was about a 45-minute drive home from where I had parked my car, and she followed me at least a third of the way to make sure I was okay. And I told her if I wasn't, I would have stopped and pulled over and had someone come get me. I wasn't going to endanger anyone else. But at that point, I started feeling a little bit better. What else did Janet do? Gosh, she was doing math quizzes for me when I was in the back of her car. She said, okay, here's the thing you probably don't know about Janet. She told me while I was laying back there and she was driving, she said, I feel like I'm driving an ambulance again. So there's a little clue about what Janet has done in her life. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a heat stroke or very close to one. Heat exhaustion again. It was just too hot that day, and we're going to try to hike smarter next time. Okay, what else do I have to say? Oh, we got a giveaway to do.
Oh.
Yeah, should we do it?
Yeah, let's do the giveaway.
All right.
What is the giveaway?
All right. I have everybody's names in this.
Okay.
We have some yarn to give away.
Oh.
So, let's shake it up.
I want to shake it.
Okay. Look at Poopa.
I want to shake it. Is there anything in this?
Yes, there's something in there. Open it up, Russell. Your hands are all wet now. Can you dry your hands off a little bit? Okay, there you go.
But is there a different way?
Okay, pick out a piece of paper.
I have to close my eyes.
No, just pick one out. And can you read it?
No.
Okay. Can you hold it up to the camera?
Yeah.
Susie Ditter, you're the winner of the giveaway. So let me know how to contact you, and I'll send you that yarn. Okay, take that one out. Nico, I'm going to give away a pattern. Nico, you can pick one out now. Pick out a winner. So this person can...
Is this a winner?
Yes, that is a winner. PSH, I believe you won one time before. I should have your details in my email. But let me know. Everybody contact me. You'll get a pattern. You can pick out a pattern from Ravelry or wherever you like to get patterns, and I will buy that for you. So congratulations, you guys. Is there anything else? My hair color. Everybody commented on my hair color last time. I'll stick in a picture here of the dye I used. My one caution about it is it does wash out. It's not, obviously it's not permanent, but it will get on your clothes. Like when I'm out sweating on a hike, my collar will end up with pink on it. And it doesn't seem to wash out very well. So just heads up on that. All right, you can find me, gosh, I'm going to wrap this up today. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm still working on my Caribou sweater by the Petite Knitter.
Yep.
I'll stick in a little picture of where I'm at on that. Yeah, I think that's it. You can find me on Ravelry as Victoria Jean, on Instagram as Victoria Jean W, and you can always email me at VJWilliams, don't forget the 54, @gmail.com. I read all your comments. I really appreciate you guys watching me. I know you get hit, well, if you're like me, you get hit with a lot of media stuff all the time. There's a lot of media stuff out there to watch, and so I just really want to assure you guys that I appreciate you watching. I know it's an effort. You guys want to say goodbye? Can we say goodbye from Northwest Montana?
Bye from Northwest Montana. Bye from Northwest Montana. And see